So I didn't really think I'd ever make this video. It's one of those videos that just kind of comes to you and you're like, let's see how it goes. And I'm doing this video out in the middle of nowhere, just down from Dingle Tower. Had to scale down a mountain to get here, and I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I don't even know what I'm gonna say, if it's gonna come off right, if you're gonna understand where I'm coming from. But we're just gonna see where it goes. We're gonna see where it goes, and maybe you'll get something out of this. But let's just jump right into it. So I've never been the kind of guy that always wanted to be rich. I never wanted to be that guy. And there's a very good reason for it. It just is what it is. And I'll go into it a little bit later. But I want to start off by saying, if you want to become rich, which most people do, let's face it, then it's a noble thing. It's a noble thing if you do it the right way. If you don't fuck people over, if you don't become greedy and just an asshole, then it's a noble thing. You can use it to help people out. You can use it to feed starving kids in Africa. You can use the money for amazing things. But if you're on the other spectrum where you're broke, you can't do anything. So just look at it black and white like that. But we'll get into a little story time with Joshua. So I'll get down low here for you. So when I was 3 to 4 years old, my father, which is my biological dad, I call my biological dad my father, and I call my dad down here my dad. So that distinguishes the two, just so you get it straight. But my father broke up with my mom, or they just broke up. I don't know who broke up with who, but it doesn't matter. They broke up 3 to 4 years ago, and let's face it, back in the day, and my father passed away in 2022. He was kind of an asshole to my mom and my dad, and he's a little bit of a prick to me here and there too. But luckily we came to love each other and put things aside at the end. So it worked out great, but he was always an ass, and he was always after the money, and he was always just like, money, 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 where's the money? And it just put a sour taste in my mouth. And I saw that he was an ass to my mom and my dad, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be as far away from him as possible, because I look exactly like him. I have his whole appearance and everything, so I'm like, if I look and act like him, I don't want to be that person. So the main thing that I saw from him was he was always after money. He always had money laying around, big fat stacks of it. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck money. And it was like a subconscious thing and a conscious thing at the same time. So I would subconsciously stay away from the money, fuck things up subconsciously and sometimes on purpose. And it was just a weird dynamic, a weird relationship I had with money. And it went on for a long time. It went on till I got close to 30. And by the end of it, I found out really quick that if you keep doing what I was doing, then it doesn't work out good for you. You get in a pinch, and you get very agitated and anxious. So that's exactly what happened. I got super anxious and destructive, and my fiance and I broke up. But that was the best thing that ever happened to me, because when we broke up, I self-reflected. And then I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, talked to a bunch of guys that have been in a similar situation, and throughout the 3 to 4 years, I figured a lot of stuff out. And I figured out that, just like I was saying, it's a noble thing to try to get rich, because you can help yourself and help others out. And why not? We only get one spin on this world anyways. So why not become all that we can, the best version of ourselves? money included. And the thing is, when you get into a situation money-wise where you're in a pinch, then, you know, people are going to look at you like you're some... and it could be just in your head too, but when you get in a financial pinch, it's just such a sour feeling. It's terrible. It's not worth anything. So keep this in mind, this saying. It comes from the Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not gonna say it exactly how it's said. I forget how it's exactly said, but I'd rather solve my problems rich as fuck and pull up in a Lamborghini than solve my problems broke, because you can't really solve a lot of problems when you're broke. So that's my story of how my mind got warped around the idea of money. Now, I want to leave you with one message here. One message. And it's this. You will make so much money. You don't even realize how much money you can make if you find that one thing that you really love to do, and you invest in yourself to make yourself better in that thing, and then you go after it consistently and never give up. That's how you live a perfect life, an amazing life. You can do great things. I believe in you. I believe in myself. So let's get this. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. That's just a video that I wanted to get off my mind and let you guys know a little bit more about me. You know, I've never been the most ambitious guy, but I saw what it's like when you hit rock bottom. And I'd rather be overfunded. I'd rather have too much money, and I'd rather have too much of everything than not enough. So we'll leave you with that. God bless, guys. I hope that made sense, and we'll see you guys in the next video.